Hey, all of my good friends in Northbrook Park District, how are you? We all got to hang out in the theater there, and I'm just checking in. Just checking in to see how you're doing. Checking in to see if you did some of the things that we talked about. If you actually picked out something and started to work on it. If you actually, committed to yourself and those around you that you were going to get better at something. Or maybe you went online and started to do some research to gain some skills or some insight. Remember we talked about going to the University of Google. Did you think of some of the concepts that we discussed? Those concepts that would help you lead in these changing times. Because Drucker was right. Every couple hundred years in Western history, society does rearrange itself. And the society that the grandparents knew is completely different than the society that we know today. So we can almost assume that we've got to change our approaches. Not because we've been bad or we're no good, but because times around us have changed. We talked about being in that user-driven society. We talked about being an agent of change. We talked about that systems thinking, right? Remember when we talked about the systems thinker? The person that understood how to recognize and deploy systems? That they were force multipliers. And they helped us do more with less. Remember Archimedes, give me a place to stand and I will move the world? Well, he wasn't talking about his own physical strength. He was talking about his fulcrum and lever, which provided a strong system. And then we talked about being a catalyst for responsibility and talking about using pride as an effective strategy. Now, in this email, I've sent a bunch of links, and Rick is distributing these links. And they're links to the things that we've talked about. Links to the things that we shared. So that you can continue the thoughts, continue the learning, if you will. Take the time to check it out. Look, your work is important. You touch every citizen in a meaningful way. You do. You're the quality of life sector. The quality of life sector. The things you do make a community worth living in. You are very, very good at what you do. You have been recognized as being awesome. And now you need to continue that and continue that culture in these changing times. And whether it's for the little kid or whether it's for the senior, whether it's for the family or whether it's just for the single guy or single gal, you have the opportunity to make a significant impact. And I thank you for doing so. Check out the information. Send me an email if you'd like. And again, great work, Northbrook. And you know what? I'll check in with you again. All right? Take care, everybody.